Hello everybody, it's Edwina from my craft orchard. How are you? Right. I have a birthday in December. I am a December baby. And I had quite a lot of things for my birthday, as you can see. So I thought I know it's another haul, but I thought I'd show you what I've got because these are in the running for my 2023 lineup of planners, and I have some decisions to make as to what I want to use them for and all of those sort of things. I am going to make a video on how I'm going to decide what I need in my planning system, which should come out next week, just before Christmas. But I am, as a December baby, I never make my full 100% decision on what I'm going to use until after Christmas. And the reason is because I am a planner addict. My family tend to buy me journals. It's as simple as that. Let me clear this away and then let me show you what I've got. So the first one is this. I had this in my advent calendar off my sister. I sent her 24 planner supplies, so washi and stickers and all those sort of things, and then she does the same. And I've had this, I've had TN inserts, some washi tape, some pens, a book, and we're not all the way through to 24 yet, so I have some interesting parcels sitting on by my desk. But this is a personal clear cover, so I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but it could be in the running. I've then had this. Now I've had a couple of these covers, but this feels amazing. It says sparkle and shine, and it's like almost like a unicorn pink, I would say. There's a load of stickers, there's a load of pockets in the front, and it is actually a A5 journal cover with just a sort of a planner notebook sort of in the front. And I've had a notebook like this before that I've bought myself from Home Bargains here in the UK. So this was bought by a very dear friend of mine. Again, she knows I like journaling, so she bought me this one. The next one then is off my husband. Now, this was one of those, I'd like some stationery planner stuff please, and he said, here's the budget, go and buy it. It's one of those. I bet we've all been there. So these are from Under the Rowan Tree. I have a 10% discount if you're interested in any of their stuff. They are amazing. I have the subscription boxes from them. Like I say, there's a discount code down below. But these, I start with the journal itself. This is a refillable journal and weekly planner, and it's a sustainable stationery with style made from using recycled leather with 100% sustainable paper refill. So it's your standard TN. It looks actually like it might be wide. I don't have a normal TN insert to try that out. And it says make your mark on the front. Now this is green. Now they did have an orange and a purple, and I think there's a pink one as well. There's no pockets, and it is your standard TN. So you've got 2 strings to hold your notebooks. These do look like they're wide actually. So this back one it says lines on it, and it is just lined note paper. And then this front one says my plan, and it is a Monday to Sunday on a page, and then on the back page there's a to-do and priorities. Very simple, undated notebook that you could use for meal planning or something like that. Like I say, I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for, but I think this is definitely going to be in the running. I then have another pack of, it's a double refill pack to go with this. and that's another My Plan and a lined book. And pack 2, so there's 2 packs. This one's pack 1. The other pack that you can get from Under the Rowan Tree is a weekly planner, the same, but then a coloured paper. But I think they were sold out when I bought this, but they'll probably have them back in stock soon. To go with that, then I then also had the sustainable pencils and ballpoint pens, and then there was this. Oh, look at the pattern on that, isn't that amazing? Just love it. As you've probably just realised, I really love green. I then also had a load of paper clips. So there's that leaf, and then I got quite a few of these leaves, and you've probably seen a theme, green and leaves. Yeah, definitely a theme going on this year. If you caught one of my previous videos, then you'll also see that I've got leaves all over a 2023 planner that I was going to use for this year before all of these nice things landed. So this is another 10. This one's quite a cheap one that I had out of B&M, but it's one of those purchases that was quite cheap and you just can't resist. So yes, it says 2023 and it's got lovely like teal cover, red inside, and then the inside is a dated 2023 weekly. This is an A5 size, and then we've just got the notes. But the reason I really like this is because it's got lined and it's got dot grid, so it's sort of like a half and half journal. So dot grid one side and lines the other, so I really liked that. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, haven't decided, not even sure if it's going to be in my 2023 lineup, but I've got it anyway. They also did this in pink, and I think there was a grey one, and they were really cheap. They were only about £4 or something like that. So yeah, quite a cheap, but I quite like the size. I quite like the fact that it's not thick or chunky, so it might be one of these carry around with me type journals. I had a pencil case which has got pens on one side. I put all the pens in, these didn't come with it. There's like a couple of mesh pockets and other pockets, and then there's a big one right in the middle, and I had this one off Amazon. So it's a load of pens and things in there. Now, if you caught my last video, I probably told you about this. So this was one of those purchases that as a December baby I can get away with saying, well, why don't you combine Christmas and birthday together and get me a more expensive present. So that was one of those type of presents. It's a benefit of having a birthday close to Christmas. As you can see, it's a Filofax, and I have taken some of the packaging out of here because there was like a plastic sort of film thing that would reflect on my light. So it comes in a box with a nice cover. Oh, look at that baby. Oh, isn't she lovely? Does anybody else call their planner she or he, or give them a name? Comment down below, let me know, do you give your planners names and things? This is a Filofax Norfolk organiser. It's one of their brand new line that has come out, and this is in a sage colour. Now I bought this and then I've sat on it for about 2 weeks because I was really unsure whether I was going to keep it. I've decided I am, but it's took me a couple of goes of getting it out of the box, having a look at it, stroking it. We all do this, don't we? And all of those sort of things. Let me show you now. It's not set up. This is how it is, comes straight out of the box. Okay, so you've got your sort of tag on the bottom. Then there's a pen loop here which is covered by a piece of leather, and because it's elasticated you can get a really decent size pen in there. You have a zip pocket at the front with the flap to cover the zip so you don't catch anything, and that goes all the way to this line here. Okay, and that's really smooth zip. Then you have a pocket here as well. This is just to protect the leather while it's in transit. And then I'm going to go straight to the back, and then at the back you have a load of card pockets. You have a pocket here and a pocket here, plus another pen loop. There's 2 pen loops again with that elasticated for any size of pen. But the really good thing about this is there's also a pocket here in the back, look. Now this is similar to the Moterms. The way it's designed, the way it's set up with the big pocket and all of those sort of things is like the Moterms. And I have a pink Moterm, which I do love, and it feels like it's that got sort of grainy leather, but it is lovely. I just love this colour. It's green again. Have you noticed that? The thing, so then I've got the inserts which I haven't opened, which I will just pull that off. Let's have a look. So at the back here you have, there's a plastic pocket that opens at the top, and you also have your bookmark, which is actually like a sort of a grey greeny colour. You then have to-do sheets. You have white dividers. You've got lined paper, dot grid paper, and then it goes into 12 months worth of planning, which is a horizontal week to a page. But the thing I like about this is the functional. Let me just have a quick look. What does it say? Includes wallet, pen loop, secure strap, dated week on 2 pages, multilingual diary A5, tabs, envelope. And this is, I think they're calling this the minimal inserts. You've got your fly leaf. You've got your 24, 23, 24 there, and then you've got your big plan, so you've got a whole year laid out, and then it goes straight into December. It starts on December the 26th, and then you have a cover page for January. Now I haven't seen this in any other of the Filofax inserts, so I really liking this because I like to do a cover page, and if you're a bullet journaler and you like to do your cover page for each month, this in rings is perfect. Then it's got 2 pages of dot grid, so you could write out to-do lists or tasks or whatever. Then they've got 2 pages of lined, and then it goes into the month. And then right at the back of the month you've then got a to-do, special dates, goals, and a notes page. Now there's no month in here, but you could actually draw out your month on that dot grid page there the way you like it, or put your trackers in or anything like that. So I'm really liking these minimal inserts for the fact that you can make it your own as if it was a bullet journal, but it's on rings. Now let me just explain the thing I didn't like about this, which I'm having to I've grown to love and appreciate, I think, are the rings. So if I turn this up like that, can you see how big those rings are? They're massive. 35mm rings, these are 1.5 inch. They are the biggest rings that Filofax do, and they come as standard in this planner. Now if I'd looked at the instructions, looked at the description and looked at that, I probably wouldn't have bought the 35mm rings. I would have rather had the 25, and I think this is what put me off when I first got it out of the box, and this is why I got it out and put it back and got it out and had a thought about it. The benefit of having such large rings I think, is I'm going to be able to get everything in one book. Just like One Book July, I am going to get everything. My year, all of my sections, my Kanban boards, the lot in the one planner. The downside, I think, of such big rings is it's a chunky monkey. If you like a chunky planner, this is perfect for you, because you've got those lovely big rings. You get lots and lots of information in there. But as a carry, me throwing that in my bag to carry around to and from work or whatever, to me that's just not going to work. I work from home. My planner's always on my desk because my desk is in my dining room, so I don't have to carry this. So this is going to be perfect for me. But if you are somebody who carries this around, I don't think this is the sort of thing you want, unless you really like the chunky A5. So that's what I had for my birthday. I know it's another haul video, and I do apologise, but I really did want to show you some of the lineup that I am thinking of for 2023. It's not the final one. I will do a video on the final one to sort of show you what that's going to look like and all of those sort of things. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll just put that on there. Oh wow, they're amazing. Aren't they amazing? Let me just put that one on there so I'll look at that properly. Oh, I do like these paper clips. Like them. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, then please make sure you subscribe. There are lots coming up. There's a 2023 lineup, and my next video will be on how I decide what I'm going to put in my planners, and therefore the final will for the outcome of the final decision of what I'm going to use. Okay, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.